like I was saying, that knowledge, that history has been passed down from my ancestors before us on down through oral history. And oral history is just as valid as anything written in a book or written down. So it's absolutely factual. And if you are a foundational Black American, you know that deep down in your soul. And if you really tap in and go inside, you are capable of great things. And once more and more Black Americans wake up and realize that this is their homeland and that we are possibly the oldest melanated race of people on this continent. Like, we've been here the longest. So that's something to think about also. But when it comes to people outside of the Black race, Black Americans trying to tell us who and what we are, that's why they're getting so much pushback from us. No one will ever tell us or try to dictate to us who we are, especially when we know. And so those type of people will always get checked, and that's why they're going to always get so much pushback. And this is also goes for African and Caribbean Brits who have so much to say about foundational Black Americans. You know, and not just African or Caribbean Brits, but Caribbeans in general who have so much to say. Now this doesn't go for all Caribbeans, but it goes for those who have so much to say about Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. So I just wanted to actually say those things and acknowledge that it's a real awakening, a spirit that's being lit in Black Americans right now, and are really coming into themselves and really realizing and understanding who and what they are, and exactly what they are here for, and what we give to this world and life in general. And if we didn't have that interruption, let's say through slavery, you know, that little blip on a timeline of who we are. Slavery isn't all of what we are. It's just a small, menial crumb on the timeline of life of what we have done and what we have created and built in this country that have pretty much inspired the world. And so that spirit, that fire that's been lit in foundational Black Americans right now, it can never die. It can never be smothered. It can never be diminished in any way, shape, or fashion. So African and Caribbean Brits, you are not Black. You may be melanated, but Black is a term that's pretty much only designated for Black Americans. You are considered an African or a Caribbean Brit. You are not. You are an immigrant to Europe, to that region. You are not the foundation of that country. That country was already built when your family immigrated there. So you are a African or a Caribbean Brit. You are not black. You're not a black Brit. You are African or a Caribbean Brit. Same thing with any other Caribbean that may have immigrated over there. You're a Caribbean Brit. Just like those who immigrate to America, you're going to stop this too. You are not an African. If you come from African, you're not an African American. You are whatever country you immigrated from. For example, if you're Nigerian and you come to the United States and become a citizen, you are not Nigerian American or Senegalese American or Gambian American. You are not an African American. That term was designated for foundational black Americans, although we reject it now and we consider ourselves black Americans. Okay? You are not going to attach yourself on to our lineage in that way, because that term is not for you. You are if you come from Africa, depending on which region, Nigerian American, Gambian American, and so forth. Not African American. That's why we are foundational black Americans are delineating, so there won't be any confusion or anyone that can latch on to our lineage and try to benefit from all the accomplishments that we have made. So I just wanted to put that out there. Now, by me saying that, I don't have anything against any other Africans. If you love black Americans, you love Americans in general, we love you too. This is for those who have so much to say negative about black Americans, who are always talking nasty and greasy and crazy about black Americans. This is for them. Even all other Caribbeans. If you're cool with black Americans and you're not on this negative train talking down on black Americans, we cool with you too. We rock with you too. This isn't for you. This is for those Caribbean and Africans that think that they can't be checked when they say something negative about black Americans. You will always be checked when you say something negative about us. So, be careful, be respectful. That's all I have to say about that. And those are tethers. They try to look like us, but always have something negative to say about us. So, that's all I have to say about that. Hopefully I was clear enough. But until next time, that's all I have to say about that. Later.